It's a big wingo this year.
Yeah, within that program, that's an incredible honor. That and number 7, of course, is such a great history. Had a chance to see Tyrann Mathieu on the field before the game with his family. So proud to be a great former player for these LSU Tigers. That's every time he gets a chance, he's here.
3rd and 5. Coleman motions out to the right. Travis scanning, flips it up underneath, and the catch is made by Toafili, who snuck out of the backfield in traffic and gets a first down catch.
You better get after him. This offensive line does a good job, and they do such a good job, it becomes backyard football. I mean, instead of taking off, he gives you the threat, kind of froze Harold Perkins, giving you the threat, drew him towards him, and then the vision downfield to make a nice throw.
If you're an opposing quarterback, you're happy to see number 4 in coverage where he's just average. Getting after the passer, he's all world.
Yeah.
Tom Toafili takes the handoff and drives forward for about 3.
It's a good point. I think a lot of people are curious to see how they're going to utilize Perkins because, like I said last year, he was electrifying. He had made so many big plays, but keep in mind, last year he was being an athlete and learning the system on the fly. They kept him on the edge an entire offseason to learn how to be an off-ball linebacker. It's a guy that played high school running back, defensive end, so he's learning how to play that position. They'll still put him down on 3rd downs when they can.
Yeah, he is incredibly efficient. He didn't have a whole huge number of pass rush snaps last year, but he made an impact a lot of the time. 2nd down run. Benson tries to pick his way. There wasn't much there. Gets about a yard. It'll be 3rd down and medium again, and the Knowles fans wanted a flag that time.
LSU's defense starting to get a handle on things. Matt House, the defensive coordinator, outnumbering them there on that play on 2nd down. Greg Brooks came down for the threat of the quarterback coming off the edge, and then the big fellas in the middle took away that inside run.
House wants improvement on the 3rd down defense this year. They were 39% last year. Not bad, but that didn't meet his standard. Coleman motions across. Travis. Oh, another drop. Oh, my goodness. Johnny Wilson, for the 2nd time tonight, has had an easy catch, and he had space that time to move the sticks.
Yeah, you see Perkins forward. They don't rush. They're using it more as a slide, but again, I mean, Johnny Wilson's a great player. We saw what he could do last year when he came over from Arizona State, averaged 21 yards of reception. Everybody excited about what he can do, and I think when he goes into the interior there, he's taking his eyes off the ball, maybe worrying about getting hit. Critical drop. Hands kind of seem to be a little bit backwards there, trying to make that catch.
He dropped the drive killer, and Mastromano hits it high. And coming up to make a fair catch, another mark. The scrambling for the football. The Florida State team has it. LSU thinking, oh no, not again. It's recovered by Thomas, but that time it was Anderson. Trouble feeling the punt. Wow.
Chris, you wonder if LSU talked at all about, hey, last year, the special teams issues. You talk about something to a point where it can become something you'd start to mentally worry about. I know the fans and the media know all about it, but internally, I'm sure Brian Kelly's trying to put that behind them. But LSU, the miscues from a year ago, come back to haunt them here and give Florida State great field position.
I mean, you talked about Gregory Clayton the last time making a very risky catch that inside the 10. They took him off and put in Anderson, who also handles the kickoff returns, and that muff sets up Travis at the 22. Travis had a pump fake, throws it into traffic, and gives it right back to LSU. Poor decision, and Deuce Chestnut, the Syracuse transfer, made him pay.
This play got blown up because Greg Brooks brought a blitz from out here, and it creates hesitation for the quarterback. When he sees the blitz, he sees it. Nobody there to pick it up. He wanted to get the ball out quickly, but I don't think he and the receiver on the same page. He pump faked, tried to buy time. By the time the receiver starts to look, he had to force it. He should have just thrown that ball away or eaten it instead. Throws it into traffic for the pick.
Both starting corners for Brian Kelly are from the portal. Zion Alexander from Southeast Louisiana. Deuce Chestnuts from Syracuse. They had a 5-star transfer from A&M. Denver Harris is still trying to figure some things out. He was expected to contribute as well. He's not with the team. So back-to-back turnovers, and the Tigers have it at the 26. Daniels zips it short, and Kyron Lacey couldn't come up with it. Had to turn upfield and lost the handle.
Nobody happier than Aaron Anderson than that interceptions made by Chestnut. Get the ball back to Jaden Daniels at the LSU offense.
Do you think LSU will calm the tempo down a little bit as they're doing here? Or do you expect them to crank it?
I think it'll be a mix. I think it'll be depending on where they are in the field and how the game's going to flow in the game.
Daniels still's got it on the edge. He's got a blocker. He's got space, and that's just easy yardage for the quarterback.